Hi, my name's Anni, and I am an American expat living in Berlin. I've been here for 5 years. So I am a visual assets manager here at Kayak, and I've been doing this job for about a week and a half. But I was doing pretty much the same position as a freelancer for the past year and a half. So yeah, I'm happy to be here full time and official now. I always wanted to live abroad. I was traveling, I've always loved to travel and didn't really have money to do too much abroad traveling, and I would just get a job in order to feed my travel habit. And I had lived in Alaska, Colorado, New Mexico, and landed in Portland, and I was there for a while, and then fell in love with Spain, and I told myself I will move to Europe. I will move to Spain as soon as possible. And then, yeah, so that's what brought me to Europe. I could not get a visa in Spain as an American. And so I had heard amazing things about Berlin. I had actually never been here before I moved here. And I had heard amazing things about the arts and the music and the culture. And so, yeah, I came here without really a plan, but I just really wanted to be in Europe and try it out. I moved here without a job. I had eaten up all my savings to get here, and I basically just had to start over. And I wanted to stay here. I wanted to be here, and I fell in love with Berlin straight away. And I basically found work by accepting an internship. I had to start over, but it was my foot in the door, and I accepted this internship, and I worked hard, and then I was hired as a permanent freelancer, and they even offered me employment. But I liked the freelance lifestyle for years, and I got other jobs through the colleagues that I had met at this first job, and so, yeah, I was able to make it work, and it was a struggle, but I've never regretted moving here.
How did you find that internship?
Oh, probably. I mean, it could have been Craigslist. It could have been any one of those job forums. I mean, I was scouring the internet. I built a website at that time because I was a freelancer. So freelance photographer, but also I was a photo editor for a newspaper back in Portland. And so I was trying to use that skill set, be a professional photographer, but also be a photo editor, just like reach out and see what kinds of jobs were here. And by doing that and by networking, I was able to find work. So my main tip for finding work in Germany is learn German. It's the biggest struggle I deal with here is the fact that I'm really not very good with languages, and it's so crucial. Like, yes, everybody here speaks English, but the chances of you actually getting a good job in your field is speaking German, and just really, really trying to push the language. Also, networking. Network. If you are out of work, if you are looking for jobs, find out where people in your field are going. There are meetup groups, build your website, go to forums, and try to meet up with other people just to discuss, try to put together creative projects with people, because it's through those people where you will end up finding work, and not just freelance, but it's just you meet people, you connect with them, and you know what? If their company is suddenly hiring, you're going to be the first person they think of. I mean, it just makes sense. So network, and learn German. I have no intention of leaving Berlin. I love this city. I love to travel, but I think I've learned from all of my years of traveling that I will continue to travel, but I always need a home base. And Berlin is my home base. And there's such a vibrant culture here. So many different layers of history, too. I mean, it is just like, it's not easy at first, but it's never boring. You have to work hard to live here and make it here. But it's so rewarding. And it's international, so I think if people are nervous about living abroad, give it a try. You know, like I slowly moved over here. So it was like I came with 2 bags. And then like every time I went to visit family or visit friends back in the States, I would, go with 2 empty suitcases and then bring a little bit more. I mean, it's just, like it is possible, and it's deeply rewarding. Yeah, so if you are looking to stay in Germany and looking to stay in Berlin, check out expatjobseeker.de.